Hey everyone, it's Eli Fishman from TalkinBall.net and YouTube, Eli Fishman Sports, back with another interview. Today I'm happy joined by Jon Duplantier, who's a pitcher in the Arizona Diamondbacks organization. Jon, thank you for joining me.
No problem. Thanks for having me, bud.
Pleasure having you. You went to Rice University, which is where you became really well known and you dominated in baseball. What was your experience like playing for the Owls?
It was a real special experience for me, being a hometown kid, I grew up 30 minutes away from Rice University, so when I decided to go there, I knew that all my friends and family would want to play, and it was a really cool experience knowing that every time I faced, there was somebody in the fans that would give the experience without experience, just with the perspective.
You were so good that you were named an All-American, the Conference Pitcher of the Year, and went all-conference and made an all-tournament team. How did it feel to get all these accolades?
It was cool. It was definitely something that was nice to hear when it happened. But it was just all the work that went into the board, and those accolades just kind of came after all the work was put in and the performance done. It was just nice to know I'm forwarded for all the hard work I've done.
This year in June, on June 8th, you were selected in the third round of the 2016 Major League Baseball draft by the Arizona Diamondbacks. How did it feel to hear your name called in the draft?
Oh, it's something you can't replicate. I was actually in my parents' room. We were watching it, and when they called my name up on the screen, and I kind of went a little bit dumb, and I was smiling. I don't think I smiled in about 3 hours or so. So I realized, okay, now it's time to start thinking about work to get ready with work. So just an experience that for all the guys who are going to be experienced, make sure it was done. You really can't replicate that feeling.
In your pro debut, you did outstanding. Just a couple weeks later, all 3 outs in the inning that you pitched were strikeouts. How did it feel to, in your first appearance, be so dominant?
It was nice. It was definitely nice to keep the team going, get scores from the season before, but at the same time I had those 2 balls, so that was frustrating. So it was also getting my debut and having my mom there to watch and being in those board with great fan base. But at the same time, it kind of made me realize that, you know what, I really do continue to work hard.
Since you struck out 3 guys, you struck out your first batter in professional baseball when you struck out Andrew Monasterio, who was the first batter you faced, actually. Can you tell me what it was like to have to strike out your first batter?
Yeah, real cool. I actually got him in a curveball in the dirt. And in pro ball, unlike college baseball, in pro ball, the ball goes to the dirt, gets stuff. The generals tossed it out. So they tossed it out. One of my bullpen buddies, it was I got drafted this year as well, Tommy Bell, instinctively just went over and grabbed the ball and boarded it. And so I was able to give my first professional strikeout to my mom, the ball that struck out. And so just one of those things that you don't really expect to happen. You don't really know if it's ever going to happen, and it did for me, and that was pretty cool.
In just a little bit over a month, you went from playing in collegiate baseball with Rice to playing in pro baseball with the D-backs organization. What's the biggest difference from the atmosphere pitching in pro and collegiate ball?
Well, every day is a game, so you kind of just get used to, okay, today I'm going to wake up and go through my routine, get to the field, do what I need to do that day, and it's never really the same thing. And then you play a game, and your name gets called, and then your name gets called, so you get in there, and it's just like, you just zero it. It's really cool, because I wasn't necessarily a bullpen guy for the majority of my college career, but being a bullpen guy like I got to Hillsborough, kind of stay relaxed with my hands. Then you focus once your name gets called to start warming up and get the game. It was a very different experience, and one that I like a lot.
your name got called a bunch of times, and that led you to get so many awards, so many articles. You've really done so well in pro ball, which has led you to be on TV, on television, on the news, on national television. You've had articles written about yourself about you on MLB.com. What's it like to get all this publicity at such the young age you're at right now?
It, it's almost blind. You don't know how to handle it. You kind of start to get lost in it. And the biggest thing for me is been trying to like defrock it out. Know it's gonna come, but when it comes, don't be surprised and just kind of tune it out. I mean, there's a bunch of guys that there's a bunch of different guys that get harmful for good reason, and you kind of just gotta like, hey, you know what? Like the reason we wrote the song is I put in the hard work and that's something. So also just keep doing what I've been doing, trying to keep up with about it.
So, in college, in your junior year, unfortunately, you had plenty of arm injuries. What do you have? So, are you especially careful after you've had arm injuries, so that now you don't have any more in your career to stop you from throwing the way you are right now?
That's I feel like the organization takes right measures in handling guys that have had some arm injury history, and so. Hopefully you take the right steps and God willing and all that. Don't really have to deal with that too much. I've learned a lot about how to take care of my body, hydrate properly, eat well, stay in good shape. So taking those measures along with organizations to help me should be the right recipe to keep me healthy.
You've had an amazing career. You had an unforgettable time at Rice University, and now you're having an amazing time so far in professional baseball with the Hillsboro Hops, the A-ball affiliate for the Diamondbacks, which you're at. What's been the best moment since you started your collegiate career?
Best moment. Gosh, it's hard to pinpoint because the whole experience itself is great. You get to play ball with a bunch of guys who love games as much as you do. A bunch of guys who's talent. Rivals grown, and so nobody can relax. That's the beautiful thing. And then you get to pro ball and you have a bunch of fun, and you meet a bunch of guys from all over the country and different countries. And
all right.
It's hard to pinpoint one, but right now my thing is fans from Earth fans.
All right. Thanks so much, John. I'm Eli Fishman, joined over the phone by Jon Duplantier. I'll see you next time.